It's a very difficult
Apologies.
I'm very embarrassed by it. I hate it, but it's locker room talk.
That was a mistake, and I take responsibility for using a personal email account.
Attacks.
I am going to instruct my Attorney General to get a special prosecutor to look into your situation.
It's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
And the backlash. The candidates come out swinging during the second presidential debate.
And today, perhaps the most powerful Republican, the House Speaker Paul Ryan, delivered a potentially big blow to Donald Trump's campaign. Ryan saying he will no longer defend Trump nor campaign for him. Ryan's move comes as dozens of other Republican lawmakers announced that they will not vote for Trump. In fact, some want him to drop out.
Now, Donald Trump says he would never do that. And in fact, with 28 days to go, Trump and Clinton are packing their days with appearances.
Donald Trump returned to the campaign trail in Pennsylvania to a crowd that still loves him. Last night, there was little love on stage when Trump and Hillary Clinton met in a debate that was tense from the start. Trump tried to dismiss the uproar over an explosive 2005 recording of vulgar comments he made about women.
This was locker room talk. I'm not proud of it. I apologize to my family. I apologize to the American people.
What we all saw and heard on Friday was Donald talking about women, what he thinks about women, what he does to women.
Trump said if he becomes president, he'll hire a special prosecutor to investigate Clinton's use of a private email server while she was Secretary of State.
It's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
Clinton's campaign manager called the comments disappointing.
This is just Donald Trump trying to intimidate Hillary, bully Hillary, and change the debate from anything but himself.
On this debate.
But Trump himself continued to be the focus today when House Speaker Paul Ryan effectively conceded Hillary Clinton will win the White House. Ryan told Republican lawmakers he'll focus on saving House seats and make sure Clinton doesn't get a blank check.
Our political analyst, John Keller, joins us now. What's the effect of this move today by the Speaker of the House?
Well, Lisa, if it signals continued exodus from the Trump campaign by Republican candidates and incumbents, it could be significant, actually, for both candidates in both positive and negative ways. Politics is fun, isn't it? Look, Donald Trump went on Twitter today to ridicule Speaker Ryan for his statements. And keep in mind, a big part of his rise to the nomination was his willingness to go after the GOP establishment as part of his anti-Washington critique. But Trump long ago consolidated the backing of those anti-establishment conservatives. What he's got to do now is win over Republican holdouts. And the question is, how many of them will see the distancing of party leaders from Trump as confirmation of their own reluctance to back him? Now, what about Hillary Clinton? You'd assume her campaign is laughing all the way to the bank about this Republican disunity, and you'd be right, but she'd be wise to hold off on the celebration or at least keep it private. The prime motivation for many Republicans who don't like Trump's style but are backing him anyway has been their antipathy for Hillary Clinton. Could more of them back him in reaction to polls showing her closing in on victory? And one more thing about those polls. You never want to peak too soon for fear that your own core supporters will assume it's all locked up. You don't want people being de-energized, if you will, or heaven forbid, staying home from the polls.
Well, that seems to be a real risk, I would think, right now for Hillary Clinton. She's up in the polls, but we all know, based on the way this campaign has been, that could change.
Yeah, it could change on a dime, Lisa, and look more closely at those polls. This race is far from over. The margins we've seen opening up for Hillary Clinton have been more about erosion of Trump's support rather than any real strong groundswell for her. That could change, but for now, she's got to be careful, and so does he.
Yeah, this is a lot of people ended that debate last night wondering what they saw.
Never a dull moment, let's say that much for it.
That we all agree on, yes. Thank you, John.